In this video we are back with Find the Bobas for their Halloween update. Thank you so much for choosing my video. If you do find it helpful, if you can leave it a like, drop me a comment and of course hit that subscribe button to help support my channel. So coming in, and the decks does look like we have yet again got a K-pop demon hunter theme. So we have the Halloween versions of these characters. So in the main Boba Island, this one I think is wrong in the index, so it says Mira bones, but obviously that is rumi. And this one did have me going, so obviously it said the house on the hill, so I thought it was the existing haunted house that was by the kind of Wild West fun fair. It's not. So we can just see the new area right by the stage, so let me go up a second. And technically speaking, I know it is the house of the Lord, but that's a church, not a house. I do think it's really in keeping with the spooky theme. We can see mirror bones at the top there. So again, if you've got your jetpack, you can just float over rather than climbing, but you can climb up the church tower if you want. I think this is a great addition to the map. I am really actually missing the larger kind of updates at the moment. It's sort of like 3 or 4 at a time. You see, you could have put one underneath the pulpit thing there. You know, there's loads of places to add stuff, and I think for the spooky season they could have added a few more in here. You know, you could have done the full-on graveyard around that church. Coming into the Candyland, and we are finding Zoe Zombie. And again, oh, this one had me looking for some Halloween candy. So I actually thought again it was by the candy corn, which is in essence the kind of autumnal Halloween candy for America, isn't it? Not something we get kind of here in the UK. But Zoe Zombie is actually here by the ice lollies, and then there's no Halloween candy near here. How is that a reference in the index? So you can just see the secondary ice lolly there with Zoe Zombie. So again, nice and easy. If you've got your jetpack, you can literally go down most of this obby. And there we go. Moving around now, we're going to the next area, which is what they have as the snowflake kind of, I don't know if they call it the Christmas Island, the Winter Island. And I don't know if it's my iPad or something, but the graphics have gone a little bit weird. So much so I actually fell through the floor, which is the first time I've ever done that on this game. So a bit peculiar. Luckily I do know this map quite well. So this is the building where they perform. And again, I had a sneaky suspicion because I played Find the Angels and there was one that was hidden in this identical location. So it's actually inside of this spire, and this is where we find Pumpo. Name Pumpo. Oh, so there we go, that is the one from this island. So we just have the fairy tale island to go, and then they said that it was a passageway. So passageway, I'm thinking a hallway or a path. So I'm still really angry because I keep pointing this location out and it's never used. Like, if you go through the wall underneath the vines, you can actually go into that area, and they could have turned it into this whole little underworld theme underneath there. But no, they've decided to duplicate Nibbler in this little passageway here underneath the castle. And there we have it again, another short sweet update. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.